Hello everyone, how are you? I hope that you all are fine. So in this video we will discuss chapter first, India size and location of geography from class 9. Okay, so let's start. India India is India is one of the ancient civilization in the world. India is one of the ancient civilization of the in the world. It has achieved multifaceted social economic progress during the last 5 decades. India has achieved multifaceted socio-economic progress during the last 5 decades. It has moved forward, displaying remarkable progress in the field of agriculture, industry, technology, and overall economic development. It has moved forward, displaying a remarkable progress in the field of agriculture, industry, knowledge, and overall the economic development. Okay, India has also contributed significantly to the marking of world history. India has also contributed significantly of the marking of the world history. Okay, so now location. Where is India located? Okay, so let's see where is India location. India is a vast country. We know that India is a vast country. Okay, lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere. The main, you can see northern hemisphere. India is located in northern hemisphere. Here, this one is India. We know that this one is India, northern hemisphere. Okay, it is located in northern hemisphere. The main land extends between latitudes 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north and longitude 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minute east. The main land extends between latitude 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north and longitude 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minute east. Okay. The topic of cancer divides the country into almost 2 equal parts. The topic of cancer divides the country into almost 2 equal parts. Like you can see here. Topic of cancer divides the world to equal parts. It divides in, you can see, 2 equal parts. This dotted line is the topic of cancer. It divides 2 equal parts. Okay. Topic of cancer divides the country into almost 2 equal parts. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar Island and the Lakshadweep Island in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. It means to southeast and southwest of the mainland lies the Andaman and Nicobar in Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep Island in Arabian Sea. Here you can see that in Bay of Bengal, the Andaman and Nicobar Island, Bay of Bengal, here is the Andaman and Nicobar Island, and in Arabian Sea, the Lakshadweep Island. Okay. So find out the extent of these groups of islands from your atlas. Okay. Now do you know the India's southernmost point of the India Union Indra Point got submerged under the sea water in 2004 during the tsunami. Okay. So the southernmost point of India Union Indra Point got submerged in under the sea in 2004 during the treatment. T will be silent, so you can you pronounce in tsunami. Okay, not tsunami. Okay, tsunami. It was submerged in Indra Point was got submerged in sea on 2004. Okay, in tsunami. Okay, during the tsunami. Now size. Let's read about the size of India. Size. The land mass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. The land mass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. India's total area accounts for the 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. Okay, so it means India has land mass of an area 3.28 million square kilometer, and India's total area accounted for about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. Okay. Here is the map of world. Area of the world. From figure, it is clear that India is the 7th largest country of the world. It is clear that India is the 7th largest country of the world, and India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island, is 7,516.6 kilometers. Okay. India has a land boundary of 15,200 kilometers, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including both Andaman and both island Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island, is 7,516.6 kilometers. Okay. India is bounded by the young fold mountains in the northwest, north and northeast. India is bounded by young mountains in northwest, north and northeast. It means India bounded by young fold mountain in northwest in this area, and also in the north and northeast. Okay, it is bounded by young mountains. Okay, south of about 22° north latitude, it begins to trap and extends towards the main south of about 22° north latitudes. It begins to trap and extend towards the Indian Ocean, divided into to two seas, the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on its east. Okay, so it began to trap and extend towards India, divided into two seas. First one is Arabian Sea, and second one on the west. On the west, the Arabian Sea is present, and on the east, the Bay of Bengal is present. Okay. Look at the figure and noted that the latitude and longitude extent of the mainland is about 30° north. Look at the figure 1.3 and noted that the latitude and longitude, okay, is about 30° north. Despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. Despite the east-west extent appears to be the smaller than the north-south, okay, extent. Okay. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag 2 hours. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours, only 2 hours. Okay. Hence, time along the standard medium of the India, 82°30' east. Passing through the Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh, it takes as the standard time for the whole country. Okay, and the time along the standard medium of the India is 82°30' east. Passing through the Mirzapur, it takes an standard time for a whole country. Okay, this the latitudinal extent influence the duration of the day and night as one moves from south to north. Okay, day and night as one moves from south to north. Okay, and now India and the world. The Indian landmass has a central location between the East and the West Asia. The Indian landmass has a central location between East and West in the East and the West Asia. Okay. India is a southward extension of the Asian continents. India is a southward extension of the Asian continent. It was a southern west southward extent of the Asian continent. The Indian Ocean routes which connected the countries of Europe in the west and the countries of East Asia provide a sinking central location to India. Uh, the trans-Indian Ocean routes which connected the country of Europe in the west and the countries of East Asia provide a strategic central location of India. Okay. Note that the Deccan Peninsula protected into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close connect with West Asia, Africa, and Europe. Africa and Europe from the western coast, and with southern east and East Asia from the eastern coast. Noted that the Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa, Europe from the western coast, and with southern East and East Asia from the eastern coast. Okay. Now, no other country has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean as India has, and indeed it is India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean, which justifies the naming of an ocean after it. No other country has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean, as India has India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean, which justified the naming of ocean after it. It means ocean. No one other country has a long coastline as compared to India. India's contact with the world have been continued through age, but her relationship through the land routes are much older than her maritime contact. Okay. India contact with the world have continued through age, but relationship by route and sea. You can see the straight line, the red line, it shows the air routes, and the dotted line show the sea routes. Okay. The various passes across the mountains in the north have provided passage to the ancient travelers, while the ocean restricts such interaction of for a long time. And the various passes across the mountain in the north in the north have provided passage to the ancient travelers, while the ocean restricted such as interact for a long time. These routes have contributed in the exchange of ideas and commodities since their roots have contributed in the exchange of ideas and contributors since ancient time. Okay, sorry, commodities since ancient times. The ideas of the the idea of Upanishads and the Ramayana and the stories of Panchtantra, the India numerical and the decimal system thus could reach many parts of the world. India of the story of Panchatantra and the Indian numerical and the decimal system, they thus could not reach many parts of the world. So the species Muslim and other merchants were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculpture and the architectural style of dome and minarets from West Asia can be seen in different part of our country. On the other hand, the Muslim and the other mercenaries were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculptors and the architectural styles of dome and minarets from West Asia can be seen in different part of our country. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. We know that India has 28 states and 8 union territories. India shared its land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, China, Nepal, Bhutan, and in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in east. India shared its land boundary with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, and China and Nepal and Bhutan in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Okay. Our southern neighborhoods across the sea consist of the two island countries, namely here you can see India shares its land boundary with Pakistan in north, Pakistan and Afghanistan in northwest, and in north Nepal, Bhutan, China, and in east Bangladesh and Myanmar. Okay. Sri Lanka and Maldives. Our southern neighbors across the sea consist of two island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka and this one is Maldives. Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow canal of sea formed by the Palestine and the Gulf of Mannar, while Maldive Islands are situated to the south of the Lakshadweep Island. Sri Lanka separated from India by a narrow canal. This one. This one is known as Gulf of Mannar, and Maldives is located in south and south of Lakshadweep Island. Okay. India has had a strong geographical and historical links with her neighbors. Look at the physical map of Asia in your atlas and noted how India stands apart from rest of Asia. Uh, India has uh, India has had a strong geographical and historical link with her neighbors. Looks at the physical map of the Asia in your atlas and noted that how India stands apart from rest apart from the rest of Asia. Okay, so I hope you understand whole the video. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.